What's up, everyone? We're back. We're out here at Jackson Dragway today, here in Jackson, Tennessee, and they're doing some streetcar stuff out here. We're going to run this class called Street Fighter. So the rules are pretty vague, so there's some pretty heavy hitters in this class. I'll show you guys the cars here in a minute, but we are basically, you just have to make a 10 to 15 mile cruise and be tagged and insured, and you fit the rules, so you're good to go. So we're going to give it the old college try and see how we do. The car ran pretty good last week, and pretty happy with it. A few things have changed in the car. I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. We got to hurry up and get up here to the driver's meeting here in a few minutes. We're going to go on our 10 to 15 mile cruise, and then we're going to come back and hopefully get a qualifying pass. But check out all of these badass cars out here. You got my car over here, nice and cleaned up. Red Coyote car out of Clarksville. This thing is pretty freaking sweet. Got Jason out here again, Unchained Performance. I'll link his YouTube channel in the description. There you go. Got a nice shirt. Man, there's some freaking cool stuff out here. Some G-body over here. Got a S197 car over here. We got the DBR guys here. Fast. I think this Jeep goes 570s. So there's all kinds of stuff out here. DBR guys, Shannon. Shannon's car over here. These are all high 4-second cars. And then we're way back up here in the pits, but there's a whole different set of pits up this way. Bunch of 60, 70 index cars mixed in with some more radio cars. Should be a pretty good time.
An auto start. If you pull in there and try to burn somebody down, it will drop on you. Yes, sir. Y'all, you make everybody know what I'm saying? So y'all stage up. You want to melt this man down. If you hit that third button, you're gonna hang this cat out. If he gets out of his car and looks at you, he'll turn your transmission into fluid. I'm not betting we don't burn nobody down. That third bolt's lit, it's gonna drop in 20 seconds. So don't burn. Get things what's wrong.
Yep.
Anybody come on? Yeah. Any Dutch in there? I want one of these. Damn. Way out. Yeah, Joe. We don't score. We just have a big I told you, bro. 5.
5.
That's what I got. I don't know what it is.
Is that supposed to be a 7? Yeah,
That's an L. Both of them's L. Number 1. Hey, you go. 7 is 1.
No, I don't know. I guess 5.
Oh, he's set it up as a ladder.
Yeah, it's a sportsman ladder, I think.
Where are you from?
Clarksville. Clarksville, Tennessee. I run up and beat you sometimes.
I got you.
Alright guys, here we go. This is the first round of qualifying for Street Fighter. It's cooled down, sun's went down. I'm going ahead and getting suited up because I hate rushing. and we're gonna get up here and see how this thing does. We got a pretty conservative tune-up in it because we knew it was gonna be hot. It's cooled down a little bit more than we thought it would be for first round, but either way, we have a tune-up that we think will go down good, so we're gonna give that a shot. Guys, that wasn't too bad. That was a pretty soft tune-up. It pulled pretty hard towards the big end, but we had it soft to the 60-foot. Shattered the tire just a little bit. I kind of got out of the throttle just because I thought it was going to spin, but it hooked back up, so that was good. I'm happy with that. That's an A to B tune-up. We can go down all night tonight with that. All right, guys, so we're back up here at the pits. Going to review the data log real quick. That pass wasn't that great, but here's the time. That big green line right there is where I pedaled it because I felt the tires chirp just a little bit. I cut a pretty good light though. That .4560, I think that's an 05 light. So that's pretty good. 60 foot's all right. This pass will obviously go at 30 with me not pedaling it. So this is going to be my first round tune-up. I got the Jeep over here for the first round, so I don't want to get too crazy with it. So we're gonna kind of swing for the fences on the next pass and put a 5-teen tune-up in it and see if it'll go down and run that. But overall, everything looks pretty good. My oil pressure isn't happy. This is my oil pressure right here. I'm gonna add a half a quart. It's not happy, but everything else looks pretty good. You can see the converter flash. I pedal it, climbs the converter again, and then we ride it out. Shifted it way too early out of first gear, and then it made about 28 pounds of boost in high gear. I had the boost ramp come in up there, and yeah, I mean it ran pretty decent. That's a safe tune-up. That we thought the track was still going to be a little hot, so we played it safe, and now we got a good A to B tune-up. So if we know we got the car covered next to us, we're obviously not going to swing for the fences. So I'm going to put the swing for the fences tune-up in it. It's going to be on about 33 pounds of boost, and we're going to put we're going to see how fast we can get it to go to the 60 foot. So hopefully this next pass is going to be pretty fun. So we'll get this stuff loaded and get up there. back from that pass, and once again, every time I get in a race, I seem to have problems. I don't know what's going on, man. It went fairly fast. It went 5:30 at 1:33. If you look right here in the data log, there's a dip in the red. That's RPM. The car just cut out. I'm not exactly sure why. I'll tell you guys, I'm just fighting with this thing, fighting with it. It ran really good last weekend, and this weekend it doesn't want to run right. So other than that, everything looks pretty good. I am cutting good lights. I mean, I don't have a fast enough car to win this class, you know, heads up, but I think I'll cut a light against someone. So the way they do this track is like 0.400 would be like a perfect light. So basically I cut what is that, 0178 light, basically is what that light is. So that's a good light. If I can do that every pass, we'll be good. And get it to, obviously it would have ET'd in the 520s on that pass probably. That nose dip over right there killed the 60 foot. So we put some new plugs in it. We put some and we gapped it down. I had the gap at 25 or whatever comes out of the box on the BR7. So I really knew that was a no-no, but I don't know. I wanted to try it anyways, and I'm wondering if maybe I got a little misfire right there or some spark blowout. Not sure if that's the case, but I gapped the plugs down to 18 thousandths, down where they're nice and tight, and we're gonna see how that does. But man, everything else in this data log looks good. The car flows a lot of fuel. It's flowing way more fuel than it's making power, which is starting to make me wonder a little bit. I don't really know what's going on, and I do run it kind of rich. I run an 11.0 air fuel at high boost, but I don't know, guys. We're gonna that was the second round of qualifying, so we got the Jeep next. He's running pretty good. I think we got him covered as long as we don't do anything stupid and I do my job. And we're gonna run and see. I'm gonna bust the boost down just a little bit just to make sure I don't get any crazy dips like this again. And then if we draw a killer the second round, then we're gonna turn the car up again and try to go faster. But I mean, that's where it's at right now. We're out here having a good time regardless. You know, we're not having to work on the car that much. A lot of good people out here. This track's awesome, man. It's pretty fast cars out here. So we'll see how we do in round one of eliminations. Well, guys, I talked about being conservative on that last pass, and I put a tune-up in the car that I thought was going to be pretty conservative, and we went out and knocked the tires off. I think we found a little bit of extra power whenever we gapped the plugs down. The gap I had in the plugs before was way too wide for the amount of power I was trying to make, and the car normally should have been leaving on around 14 or 15 pounds of boost, and it made 17 pounds of boost on the trans brake. So that's part of the reason why we blew the tires off. I had some timing retard in it, but it just wasn't enough. And probably could have loosened the rebound on the rear shocks a little too and let the tires hit a little harder, because in the video you can't really see the tires plant that well. But hindsight 2020, you know, I can fix all those things, but it is what it is. The car spun. It was really late. We didn't get to first round until like midnight. So, I mean, I don't like to lose, but we had a 2-hour drive home, and we were ready to get back on the road. So we packed stuff up and got out of there. It was a fun time overall. I mean, it sucks when you go out first round. It's never fun, but you know, we're out having fun racing. The car's still driving under its own power. No issues. I'm slowly but surely getting this thing figured out. It's just, this is part of racing. You have really good up, really high times where the car's working great and you're winning, and then you have the lows where your stuff's not working right. And the big thing is pushing through and continuing to race and continuing to work on the car even when things aren't going right. That's the only way that you become successful doing this stuff. You can't give up whenever you have problems. You just got to keep pushing forward. even if you have to step back and take a little bit of a break. So we're gonna keep pushing forward. I've got some more upgrades coming from the car. Y'all stay tuned for that video because y'all are really, really, really gonna like that one. Trust me. Yeah, I mean, that's really about it, guys. I did tell y'all that I was gonna tell you about some of the upgrades that I had done to the car since the last time y'all watched. I haven't done any videos on them. So real quick, I went to the Moroso Ultra 40 wires. These are much, much better wires than what I had. And what these are the Hemi, the shorter Hemi plug wires. So they have this T-handle up here, and then I took the little plastic insulator off the bottom right here. You can see where it screws on right there. And these actually fit perfect on the car, and it's way easier to pop these spark plug wires off. So that's new. And then I changed to a new fuel pump. This Holley VR2 it's a great pump. It's actually for sale. If anyone's interested, you guys can contact me about it. But it's there's a lot going on with it, and I really wanted to do an Aeromotive 5 gallon per minute. All right, so I got some light on. So yep, got the Aeromotive 5 gallon per minute down here. It's kind of loud. You guys noticed it was much louder in the video. Really great pump, really good fuel pressure with it. I'm happy with it. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully doing some more racing here soon. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. So I'll see y'all in the next one.